Alright, so obviously I'm walking that way on this nice cold night. You have so many chances to leave and you never take them. Back into the house with the crazed man wearing Japanese mask I go. The bootlegging room was hidden at the bottom of this well. Well, yeah, okay, I guess. Just walking on out. Of course, there's a board holding it in. Well, this room is still open. Good to know. I don't really know if there's anything I need to do here immediately. Is this closed? Damn, it's stuck closed. What if I was still inside the chamber? What does this thing do anyway? Would somebody kill for it? Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything more way I can look inside the thing. Fascinating. I don't know what this thing did to me. I feel different now. Like you're gonna start seeing things in your subconscious mind because all the journals have mentioned that when the full moon is out, will be the full effect of our mental landscaping. That's just what it said. I'm just repeating stuff. Wait, what if he was inside there? Let me look at this. Pull out my ghost mask and see if he's still standing up there or if he's now like laying inside. I just pulled out a gramophone record. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, I was hoping he'd be inside, but he has also gone from up there, notably. What if the Devil Man starts materializing in the real world? Then I'll have two crazed Japanese masked men. One of them wears a butler uniform. The other one wears a old jacket, because that is fine. You know, come to think of it, I can see the siren inspiration. The more I think about it, the woodcutter kind of looks like that one enemy from Forbidden Siren 2, the one that chases you in that one chapter. I hadn't really thought of that till just literally right now, but Anyways, pull this board aside. Somebody blocked the door with this board. Well, guess what? That was easy enough taken care of from this side. Okay, that's taken care of. I guess into the house again. I'm starting to understand. I just need to put the pieces together. The dead man in the underground room was Graham Wellington, Harris Bullard, James Loyery. No, I didn't think so. It's not Bobby Sawyer, I think it's Graham. Because he's not actually the goddamn woodcutter. Like you tried to tell me he was. Wellington is dead. That means the man in the raincoat is somebody else. But who? Well, I mean, obviously it wasn't him. I don't even know why you jumped to the conclusion it was him, so. The truth about Harris Bullard is he's still alive. He's an imposter. He killed Wellington. He's nothing of science. He's an imposter. That's it. It seems like Bullard's entire life is a forgery. He went to a lot of trouble to cover his past. Why? The man we know as Harris Bullard is really James Loyery, woodcutter, Graham Wellington, James Loyery. That's it. He's really the woodcutter. No, just kidding. James Loyery is still Harris Bullard's identity, but then where's the real Bullard now? I'm close now. Just a few more riddles to solve. I thought that Wellington was goddamn woodcutter, but all along, Bullard was really the woodcutter all along. Right through. Let's get this. Oh, hi. Did someone startle me? Because that stuff, what was that? Well, you were in the machine. You're going to start seeing your mental landscape in the physical realm. Which is also why I probably can no longer do anything with the mask. In fact, let me go... Even though I know where I need to go, there's some stuff I want to do. I never checked out the freezer in the basement. And this is the only basement I know, so I'm going to start off with you. Yep, you point over that direction. Seem excited to show me the way. Right, that's the freezer. I never got you open before. Can I open you now? The freezer is locked with a padlock. Can I hit it with a statue? Probably not. I don't know how this goes. Well, I'll have to figure it out because I still want to get to the freezer. Let's walk. I am not giving up on the freezer dream. Every man dreams one day of being able to enter inside his own freezer. I look around the house, see what other spooky things are going on about. But I know what I need to do. I need to put the gramophone in, and I need to put the statue in. But first, I'm going to look this way, because I'm wasting my time. Peekaboo. Nobody's moved the goddamn piano yet. Transversing would be much easier if that piano would just be out of the way. Now, two things. Pull on the mask. The guy's gone because I no longer see him, but I can still see the skeleton through it. So that's kind of nice. Kind of nice I can see the hidden skeleton picture. Nothing else that really sticks out there, though. Probably because there's nothing I really need to do over here that I can think of. Outside, move the goddamn piano. But I can't do that. My arm is broken. Let's go this way, and... now I'm going to do the things that they want me to do. Is there nothing inside the refrigerator? No one packed the freezer. I'm going to starve, except for all those canned goodies over there. They claim it'll last for months. I don't believe them. I couldn't see myself living off that for months. Maybe a few weeks, not months. Leeches are still having a good time living in the bathtub. What do you think they eat? Each other. Peekaboo, I'm in the room of importance. There you are. Took a little bit while to go away this time. The first thing I'm going to interact with is obviously... where was the gramophone, actually? For some reason I thought the gramophone was in this room. Wait, yeah, it's inside that box, right? I'm not wrong. Weird statue goes here, obviously. Now you guys give me a small key. It looks like it's kind of used for a padlock. I know what padlock is even used for. It's the freezer. It's the goddamn freezer. Let me open you up. Let's listen to a good gramophone. Guess what? There'll be a record inside in just a moment. Is this a favorite record of Bullard? Let's listen in. I still have these two blank pages I don't really know what to do with. Maybe I should take the lemon juice I picked up earlier and try and combine them with that. Not sure if that would have done anything, but come to think of it, that might have been a good idea. Lemon juice is one of the things that's supposed to reveal invisible ink. It's probably related to the Snow Woman. We got the Snow Woman's up here and we've heard about her a few times. Well, let's wander outside. Freezer padlock, here I come. Padlock needs to be unlocked with the key to the pad. I need to figure out what to do with these blank pages I still have. Right side is we've emptied our locker a lot. Also, why is the freezer not closed yet? Right on through. Let's go on down. Now it closed. Careful there. The view is before us. Voila! A padlock locked for you. Let's see how this plays out. Take the key, use it on the padlock. Okay, the lock is off. This is the last place left to explore. Am I ready to move on? Give me a moment, because I know this game has multiple endings. And if I've learned anything from playing a lot of horror games over time, it's kind of suspicious that I've still got two blank pages that I have no idea what to do with. Do you guys have any ideas what I might have to do with all these pages? Actually, let me also look. How many of these documents do I have collected? Because I can explore the whole entire place right now. I've got 7 out of 8 musings. I've got 4 out of 5 research documents. I've got 4 out of 4 blackmail notes. 9 out of 9 daily logs. 7 out of 7 newspaper clippings. 10 out of 14 miscellaneous. 4 out of 4 is from Cynthia. 4 out of 5 of the Crystal Cave. And 5 out of 5 of Joe's diary. The music is so loud we can hear it in the basement. I think that we need to find something more in here. If I've learned anything, having these blank pages implies there's something more which I can do. I am under the cage? Do you mean the thing that was like under the cage set or whatever? I don't know the full set. I'm looking at the chat for a brief second for a moment. The typewriter is one idea. I hadn't really thought of it there. It's been jammed since forever ago, so let me check that. Might as well take our time to explore a bit. I'm not turning off the music, I like it. Where do we go from here? Behind me. Typewriter. You're mighty suspicious sometimes. But you've been jammed forever. Are you still jammed? Something's typed out here, but the paper is so far in the fear that I can't push it out. It's really stuck in there. I guess I'll have to roll it back out. There we go. Aha! Got it. Writing about Ouija boards in 1852, William Benjamin Carpenter was the first to describe the phenomenon known as the eidometer effect. The eidometer effect occurs when the subconscious mind takes control of the body without the conscious mind realizing it. Eidometer action is distinct from other forms of involuntary action because responses are driven by existing knowledge and perception. The Ouija board Carpenter suggested is a clear manifestation. The participants unwittingly move the planchette because their subconscious mind is guiding them. Another example of this phenomenon is dozing, the practice of using a divining rod to locate water or other materials buried in the ground. The dozer holds the instrument in both hands and allows it to lead him forward until it points down at the ground, seemingly by itself. For centuries, dowsing was believed to be a form of magic or witchcraft, but we now know that it can be explained by the eidometer effect. The dowser's subconscious mind is highly sensitive and is able to recognize cues in the environment of which his subconscious mind is not aware. When these cues hint at the location of water, the subconscious mind takes control of the dowser's hands and causes him to rotate the rod to the ground. Since the conscious mind is not involved in this operation, the instrument seems to move on its own, pulled as if by some magical force. In reality, it is the dowser himself who is divining. His subconscious mind is responsible both for the detection of buried materials and for the motion of the rod. My research seeks direct access to the knowledge stored in the subconscious mind, complete unfiltered linkage between the sensitive unconscious and the logical conscience. I call this state ideofocus. Interesting. Ouija. Still though? Now then. Let's figure out the papers then. Can I put these in the typewriter now? No, that was an idea. Let's take our time around. Spin this globe right round. So we're going to take a little bit of time to explore to see if we find anything that we've missed in our run so far. Open the department again. But there was nothing inside. Statues seem to have fun. I found its pair. Issues the journal. Yeah, we've already read through that, so... Is it hidden under the couch cushions? I'm going to try. Even though there was already something hidden under the couch cushions previously, but you never know. I feel like playing musical chairs with this. Guessing it's not you. Don't turn it on. Guess it's broken. One of Bullard's diplomas. You know, it could be the piano. It's also kind of strange that I played this record and all it did was play music. Maybe that's all there was to it, but... It's a picture of a woman. She's wearing a white kimono in the snow. To figure out. From there to investigate. It can be flame sometimes that reveals the secret messages that you can get from paper with hidden messages. So maybe I should go to the room with all the candles? Another research that story, but Bob put his name on it anyway. An old piano, it's blocking the way. I can't lift this stuff with one arm, even though with one hand in the truck. No, not yet. The story is my ticket out. You say that, but really, we've been outside already, and we can go outside again, so... I'll check upstairs before I mess around a bit more. Well, up this way we go. Check this. Of course, you're still in the painting. That's a bit suspicious, because you weren't there originally, I don't think. I should also look around with my mask a bit, especially since now I don't exactly know what its purpose is if I'm seeing flashes of that in my real world, so... You're here with the monkey. I'm still suspicious of you, monkey. It'll probably give you nightmares. Do you want a blank page, monkey? Smash it between your symbols? No. Fireplace is full of logs. Just try everything on everything, though I don't really have everything. I only have this. I got the padlock keys still. I got the mask thing. Hey, monkey. Monkey see, monkey do. Of course. Alas. The fireplace, for a second I thought there was something there, but I guess it was just my imagination. I've picked up most of the notes in this room. There's a lot of hidden notes in this room. Quite a few. Someone knocked this lamp over. Do you want to unplug it? Guess not. It does make a light source. The bedside table has already been emptied. Bullard's bed. Everything is packed to move out. Wardrobe has already been packed. I'm pretty sure I explored you thoroughly, but on the off chance I didn't. But definitely seems like it. There's no way I'm jumping out of this window again. Or totally is away. Bullard's bed, everything seems to be boxed up, ready to move. There is actually a theory I have. I wonder if I get the axe out. We'll look at one more thing with the fireplace. I don't think there's actually anything here, but still though. Well, alas, that didn't really come in use. Let's go back on outside then. Check the other side. Doing my run. Yep, the lamp was just sleepy this whole time. Knocked itself over. Why is it lying in the fireplace? Because maybe the ghost lit it with the ghost fire behind me. Josie moved in with Bullard last year after he retired. The busybodies had a field day. Okay, so I've already examined these rooms, but on the off chance I'm missing something, I'm going to sort of do my skim around. It must be Josie's room. That's what most people would think, because it's true. Wait, there's a light out there. It's not budging. Why is there a light outside, though? We'll get back to that. Pretty sure there's nothing more in here, but I'll click around. Looks like Josie's stuff. Linen book. Looks like Josie's stuff. Still linens and books. Nothing back there. Nothing on the top of it. Foot of the bedtime. Didn't find anything here. The chair looks pretty comfortable, but I don't have time to rest. What a busybody you are, ma'am. Not much of interest. Except for the hidden passageway back here, which still, I feel like there wasn't enough hidden here. Like there should have been more. So I find myself suspicious of this. I can pull out your flashlight. I can just click the flashlight and use it. Kind of think if I didn't look at this room with the ghost with this, that's really hard to see. I was gonna say I didn't really use this to see previously. Wasn't thinking of it at the time. Let's move forward. I like the music in this room. It's simple, drony ambience, but I like it. Just kind of just glancing around, see if anything sticks out. Or if I use my ghost examiner now, by which I mean mental plane examiner, but you know. Walk a little bit closer. This area isn't so huge that's going to take me a long time to explore everything. We're already basically halfway done exploring the house, as it were, so... Oh, interesting. Nothing there. Don't see much there either. Let's walk a little bit more this way. You can open and close the book. I'll close it for the moment. A lot of pictures, nothing on the bed. Putting on this mask, I don't say anything particularly of importance either. Though some people look a little strange in there. Nice fire. Can I use you a blank page on you? No. I dreamt I could burn the page and find out a secret. But, alas, no luck back here. Let's look. There was no monkey in the people. It was an unfortunate accumulation there. Just getting to the other side of this long passageway. I'm going to be checking, I guess, a little bit more downstairs than outside, and then I'll probably go into the freezer. We probably won't get the best ending in our first run anyway, but it's to be seen. It's to be seen. This is the blind run, so right through here. Documents. We have collected 7 out of 8 musings still. 5 of 5, 4 of 4, 9 of 9, 7 of 7, 10 of 14, 4 of 4, 4 of 5, 5 of 5, 3 of 3. Very close to getting them all. Which is why I must find them all, given that there could be some more in the freezer for all I know. I wouldn't know. I don't know what's in the freezer, if it's like some extensive location or not. Peekaboo, I'm here. Going around through the door. I've already checked out this area pretty thoroughly, so I'll just kind of cross on to the next area. See how that plays itself out for us, so. Peekaboo restroom. Nothing more than that we've not already found, basically. Anything in the toilet? Nope, still extremely clean, but outside of that, unremarkable. No toilet paper, even. There are still lights in some of the areas there, which has me a little bit suspicious, but yeah. Let's take a solid look outside a little before we continue. I'll check the farmhouse. Wait, there's a note there. Well, there's one thing I missed. The Crystal Cave by Bobby Sawyer, Chapter 23. The room had changed while I slept. Though it was pitch black, though I couldn't see my fingers in front of my face, I knew things had moved. The doorway was gone. The room had changed. Jimmy was still where I'd left him, though, all stiff. Now, I tore off a piece of his flannel shirt with my teeth and wrapped it fresh around my fingers. The bleeding had stopped, but I tied it tight anyway. The one time in my life a southpaw did me any favors. When I reached out again, I snagged the corner of Jimmy's pants and felt something sticking out of his back pocket. It was a flashlight. Not his police standard issue, but a little pen light, the kind you see in the back of the Sears catalog. My fingers were shaking so bad it took me 3 tries to turn it on. Jimmy was curled up backwards in an O, his legs all tangled, arms almost touching his toes. He looked like the rubber man I saw once when Pa took me to the circus. The rubber man had bent all over, twisting his arms backwards, rolled up in a ball, and put his feet behind his head. Scared me half to death, and Pa yelled at me later for making a scene. I bet even the rubber man couldn't bend his back as far as Jimmy had, though. His mouth was open a bit, and something was wrong with it. I had to peer in close with the flashlight before I figured it out. His teeth were missing. The bootlegging room was hidden at the bottom of the well. Yes, it was, old Jimmy. Can I not go backwards? Oh, I can't walk back there. At least I'm saying button Q to say walk back to the picnic bench. So hopefully I got everything down there. All I can say to that. Can't go inside here, though. Unless there is something very well hidden under the floorboards. That's what I was just checking right then. Don't see much over there. I already picked up the thing here. I'm gonna go upstairs. Mentioned something below the cage earlier, so is there something below here? See the house beyond. Whoever lived in this before was messy. I don't see anything at the very least. Seems pretty fine to me. There's only one more area I'm gonna check, and then I think I'm gonna be done. Now this is locked, so I'm gonna kind of go down the stairs through the basement there again. Check there. Let's move right through the door. Okay. I think I've checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly. I looked at this pretty thoroughly when I had no idea what I was doing, so... Look at that. One more to check. Come on, there you go. I think I've checked everything over there already. Okay, there's actually one more thing I need to check over here. I want to see if I can crawl back outside the window and see if I can do anything with the goddamn axe that was outside that was stuck in the ground earlier. But if not that, then I don't know. The Earth model was calibrated by the device. Now I need to figure out what to do with it. Already figured it out, I think. Leave has been written outside. Didn't see that before for some reason. I think I was too distracted by the axe. There's actually one other thing which I can think of I can do before I leave. It's not in here. Okay. One more dumb little thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the basement, check out the underground crevice, and I guess we're going to go inside the freezer room. It's not bad that I explored a little bit more. At the very least, I did find one more document I missed before. Even if it was just one more document, and it was just a nice little chance to revisit everything. And realize monkeys are still kind of creepy. Out we go. I never used my mask outside. That's what I'm going to do right now. Is there a bridgeway above me? I didn't really fully realize that's right now. Huh. Little canopy from the rain. I guess that makes sense, especially if you're transferring machinery from here to there. Well, let's hope I got most of what I need. How'd I go? Let's go to the basement. Nothing else? No, I don't think there's anything else. I think we're at the very least, we've done our personal exploration. Let's go right through here, and I'm going to check one more thing, the stuff in the basement, and then we're going to go inside the freezer to the left of us. Kind of look carefully around. You're the final area I need to investigate. Just want to say it like that. And inside here, no. Clean supply of fun. There'd be like some, there was a note hidden in the rafters. That'd be a pretty tricky move of the game at this point. Empty. It's gonna help me here. When my dad was alive, our basement looked like this. That's goddamn, that got me. It's filled with random junk. Nothing useful. Let's move over this way. Remember, kids, don't look at something funny. I might just fall over. I can still go into the basement from here, notably. The hot water here seems to be in good shape still, though. check, read, glance. That's a bucket. Okay, I think we're mostly good. I'm gonna check out what's back here, and then I'm gonna cycle around over there. Maybe I missed something in these tunnels. Well, don't say anything in this first bit of tunnels. Let's go a little bit forward then. I mean, at the very least, it's weird that this area locked behind me. I can still enter from the basement, so this does strike me as a bit odd. Even if it's ever just so slightly odd. I wonder what's at the bottom of the well. I think we got a pretty good look at it previously. The moon is full. Spin moon, da 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 da. It's kind of interesting because it kind of just looks like the moon's rolling around the outskirts of that thing. The moon is full. Well, this way I go. Don't say anything in the bucket. I'm not even really sure there's anything worthwhile back here, but still, though. I'm here. Probably I'm going to be going back here in just a second. Looks like this is the end of the line. Yeah, it opens from this side, notably. Are you locked? Yep. Only opens from one side. Well, here I am. Going back to the basement again. Checking there. Some... Yep. We're about to go into the freezer after I check one last corner of the basement. Then we should be all fine and dandy. I think I've mostly done the best investigation I'm going to be able to accomplish right now. There might be something more obtuse I'm missing. Well, I guess we don't know until we go inside there. Maybe there's some note I missed somewhere. The only place I can't really recheck would be outside with the axe and the booze picnic area. There was no way for me to walk back over there. Let's glance. What if I just turned the power off right now? The lights are on. Oh, I was hopeful. I do find it suspicious that we don't comment the fact that almost all these boxes either have skull warning symbols, boric acid right there, or like Asian characters on them. The gas is on, but I need to light it. Never did that in our spare time. Okay, I'm done with my personal investigation right here, except for examining these shelves one more time. Yep, we done. Let's get ready to go inside a freezer and freeze to death and probably get a bad ending. There's no turning back after this. Search the basement freezer. Let's do it. Why are we gonna lock ourselves in here? Like, why would we just enter? Are we gonna die in here? Is that our plan? Well, let's see what this says.
Hypothermia. Kills in a matter of hours and leaves no mark. Bullard died in his freezer. Or was it James Lowry? Now that I've gathered all the pieces, I just need to put them together. A scientist with a past, a dead colleague, an ex-wife down on her luck, a girl with no father, and a boy with no future, a snow woman, a full moon. Now I just need to get out of here alive.
Hi. I was gonna say, you need to get out of here alive, which is why you stepped inside a freezer, and then he was right there. Of course. Sensible to me. It's snowing outside. And a repeat of this scene. There's probably gonna be a twist here. Can I enter inside the doors? No. Kind of wanted to enter through these doors, but yeah, they let me right there. Alright, let's enter. Leads into a dungeon, which we use our flashlight for. Peekaboo. What dark secrets might be deeper in? We're definitely going down to something. A left path, not a right path. Good to know. Pretty straightforward as we go down this way. Peekaboo around the corners. There's a door over there, so I was thinking this is a dead end, but no, there's a door. Opens up and reveals this on the inside. Who killed Harris Bullard? Let's have our discussion right now of who killed Harris Bullard. The answer is we have Josie Herrera, Bobby Sawyer, Cynthia Peckman, and Wellington. So, let's argue the possibilities of each of these for a second. The wife needed money, but I don't think that she's the person who killed him. She is the one in his will, and she is selling all of his stuff, and that benefits her. But I don't actually think it's her. That's the goddamn woodcutter coming around and cutting wood. Bobby is so far the one casted the least amount of suspicion, but it is true that he's going to have the hardest time, and he was being the errand boy. Given that we've been picking up his Cove notes, and his Cove notes are not only a bit of a gruesome, so he does prove he has somewhat of a dark mind. There's just one bit which just seems like he kind of went off his knocker and started talking about his mama, all weirdly and profusely. So yeah, he's a possibility still, though. Josie was the assistant. Okay, yeah, Cynthia was the wife. Josie, though. Okay, well, I said that for Cynthia. Cynthia, then I already got rid of. Josie, on the other hand, I think she might be it because she was the person who we know went under the hypnosis state. Now, given that when we've been going under the hypnosis state, we keep on seeing a man with a Japanese mask. Does that mean that we're the woodcutter? But the woodcutter wears a Japanese mask, too. And she was the first person that went under the influence. Notably, I'm saying under the influence, but yeah. So even though she was good-natured and looking for her father, because she was the first person that underwent this experimental going into your mind thing, maybe somewhere across the line she lost her mind. Seems a possibility to me. And then I don't expect Graham Wellington. He wanted the different... Let's see. He wanted the research, and he was planning to potentially kill for it. But I don't think he's the goddamn woodcutter, and it sounds like he wasn't a good liar. He wasn't good at hiding his intentions and all that. He basically wasn't a very good cover-up man, and I don't think this was a scheme that he came up with, even if he wanted something out of it. And also, we found him dead, so, kind of... Even though he looked like he was kind of shaking, so... Going through this. Well, Graham's body was still moving. I noticed that when we were explaining. I'm personally leaning towards Josie or Bobby. But I'm going to say Josie because she was the first person that went under. Bobby, though, has the suspicion because he's been the character that's been fleshed out in all of this the least, despite the fact that his book notes that we know of definitely show the mind of someone who had some dark fascination. Still, though. I'm going with Josie. We'll see whatever this comes out of this, I guess. Josie, we pick your key. All the other keys disappear. Do I turn around? No, do I walk over there? Okay. Let's walk to the door and see what happens. See what occurs from this. The house is on fire. I should probably get out, even though noticeably there's some mask fun here. Josie being inside the container with the mask, would that be that interpretation? gonna climb out of here. It's actually pretty good fire effects, even though it's just image stains, but it looks pretty good. Alright. Japanese man frozen in a locker with the mask on. Let's cross on through. Josie with the face. Hello, monkey clapping like madman. I wonder if the game just selects whichever one you went with, or if this actually is the answer. There's being the woodcutter. Also noticeably there's someone running under the house. Favorite monkey clapping like a madman here. Let's cross on over. Crows? Oh. You want some help? I could leave or I could help. I'll click you. It's Josie. She's injured. Josie's trapped under these boards. Oh. And the house burns.
I barely managed to pull Josie from the house as it burned to the ground. All of Bullard's research, his equipment, and his secrets burned with it. Josie Herrera was arrested for the murders of Harris Bullard and Graham Wellington. My story of blackmail, murder, and my narrow escape from a deranged killer made headlines. In January, I start at the Chicago Tribune. I never told them about James Lowry, or that Josie's last name is really Turner. Those secrets are mine alone.
Dead Secret by Robert Invader, Chris Purett, Mike Witt, Johnny Russell, and all the fun things going through. I liked it, though. I didn't expect us to get ending S. I was actually thinking that maybe I was wrong or missing along the line. We didn't get everything, so... I found it to be enjoyable, though. I'm kind of curious if I can reload my save and get another ending. Still, though. Moving from there. So we got ending S and ending D. I'm kind of curious if we can reload to get A, B, and C easily. Like if I say continue and... What? Oh, you can open up your inventory. At least I did. I just glitched there for a second. So what do I load from? Okay, I think I can get a different ending from here, so... I'm just curious to see what the other endings are like. I say it was Bobby. Bobby did it. So I'm guessing this is the ending. I'm assuming the other two endings, at least two of them, are if you guessed the wrong person and if you didn't help her. So let's see how this goes out. Bobby did it. Search for local reporter ends. Today, police halted their search for Patricia Gable, who is presumed dead. Gable, a young reporter from Colby, vanished without trace 2 weeks ago. Police suspect foul play, but so far no suspects have been named. Ending B. The Demon King. Okay, so I'm not sure how you get ending C, actually, but I think there's one other ending I can get pretty easily. So let's do it. Open you up. So go over here, and this time I'm not going to aid her. And let's see how this goes. Maybe we say the dead guy was it. Let's see how this goes. Let's go on up. To get what we may get. Hi, fridge. Closing and opening with everything. Okay, having a good time. You can die in a fire! That's what I think. This is it, the exit, I'm saved. Do it. Crows fly out of the house. And I'll be arrested as the suspect. No, I don't know. See how this ending flashes on by.
I barely managed to escape as the house burned to the ground. All of Bullard's research, his equipment, and his secrets burned with it. The bodies of Josie Herrera and Graham Wellington were recovered from the debris. My story of blackmail, murder, and my narrow escape from a deranged killer made headlines. In January, I start at the Chicago Tribune. I never told them about James Lowry or that Josie's last name is really Turner. Those secrets are mine alone.
Figuring out the fun there. Look at all those people flash by. Now, I've enjoyed Dead Secret though. Apparently to get ending C, you have to leave the house at some point. We're not gonna get that immediately, but something to think about. All the special things. Surprised he's sweary there. But still though. At least I got 4 out of 5 already. Guess I just need to leave at some point without realizing it there. With Dead Secret. So this has been Aesthetic Gamer Rockaduskull. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, adieu to all of you. Except for, of course, us on stream, we're not done yet. Thanks for watching the video. I'd very much appreciate if you take a moment to consider donating to my Patreon, which I am using to try and make this more of a livelihood, not just for missed game videos, but little games to make my own time, and to bring different types of videos to the channel. You can find the link for my Patreon in the description below, or in the video, obviously. If you'd be interested in seeing me recording gameplay videos and doing other things live, I stream quite regularly and record almost all my gameplay over at a site called Hitbox TV on my channel. You can also see that in the video currently. Hope you enjoyed the video, and adieu.